Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Tuesday, September 5th, 2023. Let's take a look at the Forex economic calendar. It looks like some data had been published overnight. Those data were sales monitor from the UK. Beats the expectations of 2.2% with the actual reading of 4.3%. So kind of a nice bit of the sales monitor. Household spending and Japan services PMI together with 10-year JBC action from Japan. All of this data were published. This is the current account from the Australia, retail sales from the Australia, and the event of the day, Reserve Bank of Australia interest rate decision. The interest rate was left at the level of 4.10%, just as expected. During the London session, we got the German Buba Wurmeling speech, then we have the ECB President Christine Lagarde speech, then we have some other data scheduled for release as well. 5 to 10, we got Germany's services PMI, and then we got a global composite PMI and the services PMI data from the whole Eurozone. UK PMI, composite PMI, services PMI are scheduled for this at 10:30. And then we got the supervisory board of the meeting of the ECB. So we got some speeches, for example, from Fernandez Bolo, and then from Schabel. During the New York session, we got the factory orders from the US. Then we have another speech from the ECB, the Goodiness. Global daily trade price index data are scheduled for release at 5 o'clock. Those data are, of course, from the New Zealand. So, because the key event of today was the Reserve Bank of Australia interest rate decision, which is in line with the expectations, 4.8% again, let's just take a look at the Australian dollar first. So the technical part starts with the analysis of the Australian dollar versus the American dollar. So this is the 4-hour chart of the Australian dollar, and as you can see, we are falling lower because the Australian dollar is losing ground and the American dollar is gaining across the board. So what do we have here? We are approaching the technical support located at 6,383. We are just about to hit this support, and the market conditions are very oversold, almost extremely oversold. So of course we can still got some we still have some room to the downside, and we can fall lower. Nevertheless, to the upside, we got the technical resistance, intraday technical resistance 6,441, and then we got another technical resistance located at 6,483. The key technical resistance is located at 6,525. This is the technical resistance from the end of the August. Now, if this level is violated, 6,383, then the next target for bears is, as you can see, located just a tad above, sorry, just a tad below this level. Let me just point it out, because there is like kind of a zone, 6,368. So it's not that far away. Pretty solid zone is here. I mean, this is of course the support zone. And if we zoom out and zoom out and zoom out, this is the beginning of the June. Then we got the May, as you can see, and a breakout below this level would be the lowest level at least in 2023. Okay, so very important level right now is being tested. Very important level is about to be hit, so stay focused. Everyone who is trading Australian dollar, please stay focused to see what is going on and how it will be played by the market participants. If we are talking about the Australian dollar, let's take a look at the New Zealand dollar. So what do we see here is almost exact situation, almost the same situation as we got on the Australian dollar. So we got the technical support. The technical support is 5,800 81. This is the key technical support that is being tested right now. Let's zoom out to see where is the other resistance, support, just like this. As you can see, this is the beginning of the April, and I can't find anything like this. So again, very important resistance, very important support. There is still room to the downside, so it's because it is the support that cannot be actually easily broken, so it's worth to keep an eye on it, okay, because we might have some kind of a bounce to the upside. Then of course intraday technical resistance is 5,925. Then the other technical resistance might be located at 5,954, and then of course we got this level here, 6,009 pips, which is the high from the end of the beginning. This one is from the beginning of the September. So this is how it looks like on the New Zealand dollar. Both New Zealand dollar and the American dollar are both under pressure, so we should see some bearish developments to the downside. However, it's hard to find any solid technical support right now because the old one might not work very well. Those technical supports might be at least the ones 6-7 months ago. So if we just zoom out, we can see that the next technical support is from the November 2022, and this support might be located at 5,839. All right, so pretty old support, long-term support. Let me say like this, because there is plenty of data that are scheduled for release from the Eurozone, and of course the Eurozone is directly related to the euro dollar. Let's take a look at the euro dollar now. Let's just switch to the 4-hour chart. So this is the 4-hour chart. There you go. And we can see what do we have here. Well, pretty similar situation to the ones we just witnessed on the Australian dollar and the New Zealand dollar. So this is the solid technical support, right? And we are just breaking this technical support to the downside. 1.0766 was violated. The new low is 1.0759, so it's like 7 pips lower. Nevertheless, it's just a breakout. The question is whether this candle will close below the technical support, so we have a confirmation of the new low. The intraday technical resistance is 1.0809, and then you can find even one more technical resistance roughly around the level of 1.0836. So this one is 1.0809, 1.0836, and there is still some room to the downside. Some room to the downside is still possible, so we can develop another spike down. If we zoom out, then to look for another technical support, we can see that maybe, just maybe, the other technical support, which is not that strong whatsoever, can be found somewhere here, 1.0724, and then of course the key technical support is still to be found at the level of 1.0636. This is the low of the June 2023. So that's the situation on the euro dollar. Euro is still under the pressure. US dollar is gaining across the board, so there is no doubt about it. And as you can see, we might have some bearish developments to continue lower very soon. Only a sustained breakout above intraday technical resistance might be considered slightly bullish. Nevertheless, in order to, let's say, prevent bears to make pressure on the prices, we need to break above 1.0946. This is the last swing high, basically. Okay, so we can now break this series of the consecutive lower lows, lower highs, if we violate 1.0946. That's the maximum of the last week. All right, so we need a breakout above this. Otherwise, the market will be under the pressure, and we will see lower levels on the euro dollar soon. So that's everything from me for today. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys next time. So take care and Bye bye.